Hi Scorpio, this is your February 2022 spiritual reading. We're going to go ahead and get started. All right, we have the vow. I just heard I love you. I don't know. We have the mask. We have the maiden. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have the threshold. So, you guys, this is a little bit similar to Libras in the sense that right now, your spiritual journey may be connected to love. And, you know, some of you could be very... like when it comes to love and romance, it's like you want to know everything about the other person. Like you need to figure everything out. You like do a lot of research on them. Like you know things that they don't even know about themselves. But you don't want them to know anything about you. Like you're very secretive, but you expect people to tell you everything. And you expect people to be very open and upfront with you. And it feels like when it comes to love, the lessons that you're going to be learning and the way it's going to impact your spiritual growth is that it's going to teach you that, you know, whatever you're expecting, you have to give that as well. You know, you have to try to be a little bit less closed off and secretive. You know, take off the mask that you wear. Even if it's just like in the beginning of connections that you don't really let people in. You could be incredibly emotional and have like these very deep and intense feelings, but you will not let it show. You won't let the other person see it. You don't want them to see it as weakness. For some of you, others of you, you're just very secretive and you're a very private person. But you're very, very deeply passionate. And you have this fire, you have so much, there's just so much you're not sharing and you're not putting out there that I feel like if you were to do, you would really enjoy the experiences you end up having when it comes to love and romance. A lot of you, someone's going to come into your life where the two of you have a soul contract to meet in this life and have some experiences, learn certain lessons, but it's a very powerful soulmate connection. Whether or not you end up with this person, I don't know, and honestly, it's not the point. Like, it doesn't matter because the point of this is just to learn about yourself and help expand yourself and help you move forward on your spiritual journey. We have the maiden. The maiden is very pure and innocent, but also very drawn to seduction and like they have this innocence about them, but inside they're not innocent at all. And they're very... it's like that side of you is meant to come out, is meant to show itself. That excitement of new love and new romance and going on this journey with a partner is something that's awakening within you. Like your sacral chakra could be activating during this time, and it's so bright that people are gonna see it. You know, it's not something that you can hide anymore. That this person coming into your life is gonna make you feel very excited and happy and like giddy when you talk to them, and you haven't felt that way in a very, very long time. And this person, it's like that energy that comes out of you around them helps you kind of put away this mask that you've been wearing. When it comes to love, we have the Hermit. Yeah, this you're meant to be coming out of your shell and coming out of this cave, this secretness, this becoming more extroverted when it comes to love and like expressing everything that you feel internally, externally. We have the wheel. Yeah, the wheel is turning. It feels like so far you guys may have been you may have been in this hermit energy where most of your experiences and most of your like excitement happens in your internal world, and it's not something that you share and that you allow others to see. But it feels like the wheel is turning, and this next chapter of your spiritual journey is going to require you to let people in and let people see that passion and intense feelings within you. And it doesn't have to be like to the whole world, just for you guys specifically, to this partner that's coming in for you. We have the red string of faith. It feels like this, again, this has already been written for you guys. This has already been planned before you guys even reincarnated, that you guys, when you guys would reunite, it would be such, like, this relationship's gonna be the most intense and also the most scary in a bit, because it's gonna ask you to open up in ways that you haven't before. We have the moon. Yeah, you have been very, very secretive. You guys could have a very strong 12th house as well, where like if your moon is in your 12th house, which mine is, so I say this from experience, but I don't like anyone knowing how I'm feeling, if I'm starting to like someone, I will literally pretend like I don't like them at all. I'll do anything for them to not see my emotions and connect with them. However, there are certain people that they completely saw past that, and they would see me no matter how hard I try to hide it. And when I looked at our natal charts, their sun was in my 12th house, was on top of my moon. So I couldn't hide anything from them. And it feels like this person coming in, it's that kind of energy where no matter how much you try, this person's going to see the real you. This person's going to see everything that in the past you've been able to hide from others. And that's going to be very shocking to you, but it also feels very good, and you're going to realize that there's this intense intimacy in being seen and in being understood, and you're going to realize, like, wow, not only do I not have to hide this, but this person is like so intrigued by that side of me and is like loves that side of me. It's I don't know, it's a completely new experience for you guys. And I don't think this is gonna make you all of a sudden an open person with everyone. It's just in this love in particular. And if this doesn't happen to be the one, in your relationships that come after that, you're gonna be much more open, and you're gonna be able to experience a much deeper level of intimacy with romantic partners that you have. You guys, 4 major arcana, like this connection, this relationship is very, very life-changing for you guys. But not, again, it's like your external world isn't going to change. For you, it's your internal world, how you normally operate, how everything that you're used to when it comes to love. This is going to shatter all that, and you're going to have completely new experiences. Temperance, you're going to be so much more open. Like, you're not, you and this person are very deeply connected and aligned, which again makes me feel like your sun and the moon might be conjunct in a synastry chart, where it's like the divine masculine, divine feminine. You guys are a perfect balance. You guys give each other exactly what the other person needs. And surprisingly, despite how much change is going to take place for you in this connection, it's going to make you feel the most peaceful, and it's going to be the most harmonious relationship that you're going to experience, that you've ever experienced. It's going to be very healing, very just completely new experiences that you never thought you would have. Wow, you guys, 5 major arcana. We have the Empress. This person is bringing you out of your shell. Again, like this seductive, passionate energy of yours is very internal. And this person, the way they view you, the way they see that side of you is going to help bring it out and make you embody that energy. Like really feel, they're going to help you go on this completely new journey where you're tapping into your opposite, right? Your Taurus, tapping into all of your senses, experiencing all that intensity, but externally in the 3D on your body. All of your senses are going to be very heightened, completely new experiences. It's like the best of both worlds, where you're going from this high priestess who's very secretive but very intuitive, has so much wisdom, is just so mysterious to everyone. And then when you're with this person, you're very tapped into your body and your senses, and you feel this confidence, you feel just these sensations that you've never experienced before. It's the maiden is, right, the Persephone myth. It's you're going from you're becoming that queen of the underworld, and when she goes into the underworld, her power comes from that intimacy, those pomegranate seeds, that connection with this divine masculine, and they are like the perfect couple, right? They're the only couple where there's no cheating, there's no conflict between them. They just bring out the best in each other. She's able to soften him, and he's able to make her powerful and awakens her in ways that she's never experienced before. And it feels like those are experiences that you're going to be having. A lot of 8th house. The 8th house also, when it comes to love, is the house of sex and sexuality, and it's like the things you're going to be exploring and experiencing in that area of your life are things you never have even thought about before. But it's like, it's so you never knew how much you needed that, and how incredibly empowering those experiences are going to be for you. Well, Scorpio. We have number 26, protection, set personal boundaries. All right, so this for you guys is this mask that you have been wearing when it comes to love. Again, for you guys, this card isn't about setting boundaries. It's about realizing that you set too many boundaries, and the wall is just so high up that you're not able to experience true connection and true intimacy, because you never really let anyone in. You never allow your soul to be touched in a way that you're going to experience in this love that's coming towards you. And so in a way, this person's going to help shatter those boundaries, and it's going to help you remove that mask and not pretend to be anything other than what you are. And you're just going to, it just feels like such a raw and honest and open experience on every level. But yeah, this person's going to connect with you and reach you in ways that no one has before. We have number 36, witch. The magic you seek is inside of you. Let it flow. So, which is interesting, because I also had a similar experience where I never knew that once you have that kind of connection, it awakens something in you. It awakened, for me, it was my sacral chakra, where I just became so creative. I became so excited about life. And like I picked up a lot of things that I enjoyed before that I had just put off. I had became so stagnant, were reawakening within me. And it feels like you're going to have a similar experience in this connection, where this person's going to help awaken parts of you that you haven't tapped into before, and not just physically, but also in that scorpionic energy. This person's going to help you go even deeper than you have, and learn so much about yourself that you would have never even attempted to go in that direction if you hadn't met this person. But it's like this stagnation. There's some sort of stagnation that's gonna get reawakened, and the energy is gonna get moving, and that's gonna help. That's gonna align you even more and empower you and awaken you in ways that you didn't even know that you needed, and that you didn't think could come from a romantic experience. Scorpio, this is so intense. This next cycle for you guys is just kind of surrendering to this connection that's coming towards you, and very similar to Libras, but you guys is so much more hot and like intense and passionate and intimate, and just very, I really do think you're going to enjoy it, and you're going to be, you would have never expected to have the experiences that you're going to have, and to get awakened in ways that you're going to get awakened. All right, Scorpio, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.